Hey, 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 everybody, come on in. Come on in. Getting ready for a swatch party. I got W7 palettes. I got the warm up and cool down. These are pressed pigment palettes. And I got these for Christmas for my husband. And I already did a look with one of them. And so I thought I'd share the swatches tonight in the live stream. So, anyway, we're going to do skincare. I got a brand new eye cream that I got an ice cream beauty box. I've been using it and enjoying it. And I'm going to take off this makeup and do some skincare and just hang out with you guys. So come on in. Come on in. My eyes bothering me, so I need to get this makeup off as soon as possible. And I'm probably going to have to put some sty medicine on that inner lid before I go to bed. So, anyway, I'm just waiting for some people to come in and then we'll get started. Normally, Sweet Pea joins me, but she's not in my lap tonight. But anyway, she's laying down over there on the couch. Not the couch behind me, but another couch. Put some cuticle cream on while we're waiting for some people to show up. This is from Pomade. This is my favorite cuticle cream. It's like the best cuticle cream I've ever used. I've used all kinds of cuticle creams and cuticle oils, and this is the best that I have found. And I love it. I love the way it smells. I love the way how good it is. It's just really helped me to prevent nail breakage because it hydrates the nails and keeps them from getting all dry and brittle. Melissa, my singing buddy, how are you feeling? I'm just putting on some cuticle cream. I just came on just a couple minutes ago. I was just waiting for a couple people to show up before I actually start doing stuff. A heating pad and jammy kind of weekend. Well, bless your heart. I tell you what, the weather is enough to make anybody want to stay home and stay in. I'm doing pretty good. I think my eyes been itching me this evening. I'm thinking I need to break out the sty medicine and put some in my inner eyelid right there and treat my eye before I go to bed tonight. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty darn good. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes because I get so dry. It's like my body gets. It's not just my skin, but it's like the inside of me gets really dry too. So I have to focus on more hydration, more water, more fluids. It's that time of the year. this gas heat that we have here in our house. And if you've got a stuffy nose, you wind up sleeping with your mouth open, that dries you out. So, anyway, but yeah, I've learned the signs, the itchy and what have you. It's kind of tender to the touch. So, I know the signs. So, we're going to nip it in the bud. Go nip it in the bud tonight. Excuse me. I didn't take a nap today, but I did sleep. I slept till about, I got 8 hours of sleep last night. I'm going to take off this makeup. That'll help relieve that eye a little bit too. I'll start with this eye here. This makeup look, you'll see it in Wednesday's video, my Get Ready With Me for Wednesday. Whenever I get a sty in my eye, it makes me want to, um, throw out old mascaras, make sure my detail brushes that I'll use like underneath the lash line, that all those are washed up and, just stuff like that as precaution. I do like this mascara though. This is a purple one that I got from Rasha B Cosmetics in a Slay Glam box, and I've only used it maybe a half a dozen times. That's it. And it's purple and it's waterproof, and I really like it. And it comes off pretty easy with my micellar water too. See, I feel that right there underneath the lash line. Ooh, tender. Yeah. You had a nap today with the dogs. Aw, you're house sitting for the next couple of weeks. That's good. At least you're able to make some money while you're not feeling good. What do you do if the house acts up? Do you set it in the corner? I'm being corny. I'm being corny. That's the only hard part about babysitting somebody else's kids. A lot of times they'll try your patience. They will do all kinds of, or want to do all kinds of stuff they're not supposed to, especially if they don't like you all that much. We had babysitters that we loved and would do absolutely anything to please them and make them happy. But then we had other babysitters that were just like, oh my gosh. I remember this one babysitter we had. We wanted a snack. I just wanted to eat some carrot sticks or something. And she was like, think about all the poor starving children in Africa. And I was like, give me a break. Yeah, my eyes irritated. I can see it and I can feel it. My ring light in front of me is not all that bright because I forgot to pre-charge it before I came on to do the live stream. And so right now I got to keep an eye on the battery of the computer. I don't want it to drain the battery. Right now it says the battery's charged at 100%, but the ring light's not as bright as it usually is. Anyway, I've got quite a bit of makeup on today. I've been trying a new foundation, and I really like the foundation. It's pretty full coverage, beautiful color. Love the finish of it. Works well with other products. And anyway, I'm gonna probably do a review on it if I get time. I mean, I'm behind on sharing boxes and stuff right now, and anyway, most of the votes tonight lean towards the swatch party, so I'm going to uh, do the swatches on these two palettes tonight, and then I'll have to work in those other boxes. You can see them, they're piled up behind me right there on the couch. I got about 3 or 4 boxes over there. I'm gonna have to work those in to like masking videos and stuff like that. Even dogs do that. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna do a swatch party tonight. I've got these two palettes from the drugstore that my husband gave to me from W7. He bought them at Walgreens and gave them to me as part of my Christmas gift. And so, anyway, I created a look with one of them today for Wednesday's video. And, but anyway, I've got them both over here next to me where we can swatch away. I think he has fun shopping. If you ask him, did you have fun shopping? He'll just like ho hum. He'll try to play it down because it's not a manly thing. For men to admit that they really like shopping, it's like almost saying that they're, you know, feminine or something. Anyway, so this is the cool down palette, and these are all cool shades. They're all pressed pigments. Nice big mirror and lighting. Let me turn it where you can see it. Anyway, it doesn't really look all that interesting when you look at it like this. But then when you get up close in the daylight and everything, you can see the pinks and the mauves and the bluish gray tone shades and some of the olive tone shades. And it's really nice. And I enjoyed creating a look with it today. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to enjoy this palette. My boyfriend is really good at shopping for me. He even guessed the correct size. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show it again. So let me lean it towards the light where you can see it good. It's lots of neutrals, lots of cool neutrals in this one. They're pressed pigments. There's some really pretty mauve, plummy mauve, and pinkish type shades. This lighting is not doing it justice. Then there's some shades in there that are like bluish gray. And then you've got some that are kind of like olive brown. And there's a lots of variety, even though a lot of them look really super similar in the camera eye here. If you get it up in the daylight, in front of a window where the sun's shining in, you can really see the difference in the colors. So that's the cool tone palette. And then this one's called Warm Up. I like that gold embossing on the front. And so here's all the pretty warm shades: oranges, golds, some more browns. And there's some like warm violet type purples in here. Warm browns. It's just really pretty. So I haven't done a look with this one yet, but a lot of the shades remind me of the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. There's a couple of golds in here, some coppers, Really, really nice. So I'm hoping that some people are interested in this. I got to do some skincare. I got to do some stuff first thing. This I'm about ready to finish up this eye cream from Ole Henriksen, and so I brought over this one that I received in my ice cream beauty box. It's called Creme de la Cube. Not sure who the manufacturer is, but anyway, I did try it once or twice over there. Where I sit and film my videos, and I like the way it's got a. It reminds me of the one from Ilia Beauty. How there's kind of a yellowish cast to it, and it helps with conceal the circles. So anyway, that's going to be a replacement for that. Yeah, it is kind of fancy. It's like a crystal cube or something. But you know how these kind of square pots are? The actual product itself is it's only about that deep, and see the color. So there's not near as much in there as what you think it would be by looking at it, but it is the typical eye cream size as far as the volume, the weight is concerned. So 15 milliliters. Okay, so we'll get to the swatches here in just a minute. Let me do some skincare. Yeah, so it can deceive you, if you're not aware of the weight, if you don't pay attention to those details. One with this serum from Flannery. With this stuff so much. I'm right at the end of this tube, too. Are you going to do a little skincare, or are you just going to hang out? I've been trying to exfoliate every other day and using a variety of exfoliating products, AHAs and BHAs. I'm just trying to keep up with this dry, crusty skin. This feels really nice. I forgot my water. Did you bring yours? And that means I need to do skincare too, but that means having to go wash my face and get up the heating pad. Not sure if that's something I want to do right now. Too comfortable. I'm going to spray a little perfume on. This is the English laundry. It's Pink Brilliance. I really like this. Anyway, I've had it in this tin. So whenever I get around to dip it into the tin a couple times a week, I try to use it. Put a little lip balm on. Well, I would go get it, but not dressed. I just have on this top and my underwear. So if I get up, the whole world will see my underwear. I'm not gonna do that. Wow, that eye looks really tired, doesn't it? That's all right. That's all right, Melissa. I'm just gonna skip it, and I'll make it up. I'll make it up. Hey Jen, how you doing? Oh, that's great. That's perfect. That's the perfect time to do skincare, is right when you get out of the shower. All right, this is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. Oh, your pink shirt. Oh, you like this shirt? I like it too. It's loose and comfortable, and it's kind of stretching out some though. It's wanting to like dip off my shoulder. All right, I'm just using some of this eye cream. When we get through with the live stream, y'all, I'm gonna have to put some sty medicine in this eye right here. I've got a little place that's trying to, it's irritated and it's trying to pop up a sty. I don't have the chest to keep it in. This neckline, it seems like it's just stretching out bigger and bigger every time I wash it. All right, tonight I'm going to use this retinol cream. It's called Medic 8. It's actually a night serum, but it's very effective. So just it's kind of orange like. So I'm just going to put just a light coating. Probably 2 pumps altogether. Anyway, I've had this shirt for a while, and there's even there's a tiny little hole in it. So it's not like I can wear it out in public anymore, you know what I mean? But I do like to wear it around the house. It's comfortable. I can sleep in it and, you know, like use it like a sleep shirt. Hey, and then I'm going to use this oil from Dew of the Gods. I like to use an oil. It's called Haya Blend. It's a hyaluronic acid blend of oil. It's called a glow oil, but anyway, it's just a little sample. And but I like using oil on top of retinol type products. It just helps keep your skin from drying out. Yeah, I have so many clothes. It is just crazy. We got together, my husband and I got together and took a big old box. I mean, a big old box. And we went through our clothes and made a donation. And there's some people that go to our church that were going down to help reach out to the people who had been affected from the hurricane in South Carolina. I think it's South Carolina or North Carolina. South Carolina, North Carolina. Anyway, the Carolinas. And I was all too happy to go through some things and, you know, make an attempt at decluttering. Because I don't know if y'all are like this, but this is how I am. I have a tendency to wear the same things all the time. Like I'll, wash them and dry them and rotate them right back into the things that I reach for rather than digging through piles of stuff or in my closet to try to find something different to wear. I just don't need all these clothes. And they've accumulated. People have given me stuff, and I'm not a clothes person as far as like wanting to shop for clothes all the time. I'm just not like that. Okay, let's do these swatches, y'all. I'm going to start with the warm ones because since this palette's right on top, yeah, the mirror doesn't bend all the way back, so I'm going to have to like set it here and let it lean up against some stuff and swatch like that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've got more than one size in our closet. Most women do because our weight does fluctuate. Okay, I am going to let's see here. There's like 8 shades across, so I'm gonna do like 8 at a time. Well, I can't swatch all 8 at once, but I can put them on my arm at once. So I'll do 4 fingers and then 4 fingers. This my ring light, y'all, is pooping out on me. So this is not probably going to turn out as good as I want it to be. These are really light shades. A couple of golds. You can't see them really on my arm at all. All right, let's go on to the next 4. When I get to the darker shades, they'll probably show up better. This whole top row is like super light. So, and that's one thing I really like about these palettes is that there's such a variety of tones. You got lights to darks. Anyway, that's pitiful right there. Can't even see it. May just have to resort to the finger swatches. This is my ring light's on. It's just not very bright. I do like light shades because I need a light shade for the lid. Yeah. All right, let's continue. I'm not going to name all the shades because there's 40 in each palette. Those show up better. At least 2 of them do anyway. These 2 right here are pretty light. These are like pretty mid-tone. But one thing about this palette is that there's plenty of shimmers. So a lot of these are pretty light too. Warm shades are really popular. A lot of people feel like they're very flattering for no matter what kind of skin, what your skin tone is. Let's do the third row. Some of these oranges are like pumpkin oranges. They're really pretty. Poppers. They're starting to show up pretty good. And as we get down towards the bottom row, it's going to, the shades are darker. It's really pigmented. Those are nice. So see, by the time you get to the third row, you've got some really nice, crease shades. Or outer V, whatever you want to use them for. And I did create a look today using the Cool Down palette, and I used my eyeshadow primer, and they perform very well. They blend really easily. The colors show up really nice on the eyes. Okay, this is the fourth row. Ooh, that pink. See, the colors show up better once you do the swatches. You see the variety. There's pink, there's brown, there's orange, there's that gold. Very nice. Ooh, that orange is bright. So orange. Now these are getting darker. Very nice. That chocolatey brown right there. It's called Toasty. I like it. It's this one right here. It's really cool tone brown. It's like the coolest brown in the palette. In this warm toned palette. All right, I'm just cleaning my fingers off, and we'll get into this last row. My husband had to work today, y'all, and but he is off tomorrow, so I'm thankful for the day that we'll have together. But then next weekend he's going to be out of town, and he's going for an overnight ministry trip without me, and I will be lonesome next weekend. Look at those. Those all look pretty cool tone to me. Nice and dark too. is one of those colors where either like you love it or you hate it. I love it. Now I don't really care for yellows that much, but I will wear gold. All right, and then the final four in this palette, and this is again the fifth row, and the final color is black. Very pretty. Very neutral, very pretty. You haven't worn black either? Do you ever just sit and play with makeup and just try things that you haven't really ever tried? That's how I got to love some of the shades that I wear, like red, for example. I mean, I was scared to death of a red eyeshadow. I thought, I'm going to look like I'm sick. I was so surprised at how good it looks. Okay, I'm going to let this dry and then we'll get into the other one. Get me a fresh wipe. So, again, this is the W7 warm up palette. And he got this at Walgreens for me. I got to turn it toward, yeah. I have to turn it the opposite way for the light to reflect into the camera eye. Yeah, some of these shades remind me of the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I love that palette. I have that palette. All right, now the Cool Down palette. Now, this is the one that I used today to create the makeup look that I had on. If you got a chance to see it before I wiped it off. Here's all the pretty shades. Lots of, there's lots of like plummy browns in here. And I really like that. And there's a couple of like bluish toned grays and a couple of olive toned browns. It's lots of nice variety. Look at these whites. Oh my gosh. That shimmer is what I had on the lid. Whenever y'all came on, that's what I had on the lid, that shimmer right there. Pretty light colored shades. The shimmers feel, there's a bit of texture to them. When you fit, you can feel it on your finger. It's not like a gooey, buttery feeling, but it's definitely a shimmery textured type feeling. Those last two I got kind of close there. So anyway, very light. Sorry, had to take the dogs out. Oh, okay. Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Is that part of your house sitting duties to care for the dogs? Or are they your dogs? Jen, has your little dog, have you gotten your little dog? What's going on with the little dog you're wanting to adopt? 2 dogs and 1 cat. I hope they all get along. All right, continuing on with the cool down palette. This is the second row. The first 4. These are all pretty like khaki like type colors. They're going to blend right in with my skin tone. These will make great transition shades. Here's one of those grays I was talking about right there on my pinky. And that's I don't know if you can see that or not. The lighting. Anyway, it's really pretty. The mattes are really soft and powdery like, but and there's a little bit of kick up in the pan, but they're very pigmented. That gray is pretty. I'm gonna enjoy using this. No doggy yet. Oh, well, hopefully that'll happen soon for you. There's this guy on Facebook. He has a Chihuahua named Hilda. He's actually got 2 or 3 Chihuahuas, but Hilda and him have a very special relationship. And he's like this big, brawny. He reminds me of like a motorcycle tattoo dude. You know what I mean? Hate to stereotype, but that's what he reminds me of. And he is all the time kissing on that dog in the videos, and she loves it. I've seen those, Jen. They are so funny. It's like the dog gets mad when his brother's in his bed and he can't have his favorite TV show and just all kinds of craziness. Have you seen them, Melissa? That is so funny. All right, this is the third row. We're starting to get us into some like mid-tone shades. Some of these are still pretty light though, pretty khaki. Pet videos where they tap buttons to communicate and speak to their human. No, I haven't. I've seen the videos where they like the mother's away from home and she speaks into her phone, which connects to something in the house that dispenses their food. It's like, fill Poochie's bowl up or whatever, and it just automatically dispenses. I think that's cool. All right, so there we go. It's a pretty browns. A small 30-pound black and white dog. All right, now the fifth row. More khaki like colors. One's like a really cool tone gray. This gray right here is phenomenal. That one right there. It's called Diamond. Ooh, look at that brown. That's cool. Yeah, like, can we go to the park? Will you play ball with me? Awesome. That brown that I like is called Breathless. All right. Wipe these off and then we'll do the final row. That cool tone gray. It's a shimmer. Now we're getting into some like khaki browns, like dark olive type tones. And then the last color is a black. One of my favorite ways to wear black is using it as an eyeliner. With a really skinny little eyeliner brush or something with a pointed tip. This is like it's like a brownish black. That one is. So not bad. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel mix. Do they have like fur that kind of frames their face like this? Like it kind of grows long? Okay, there we go. I washed everything off. So anyway, those are the two palettes, y'all. I apologize again for the lighting. I was really hoping y'all would be able to see these better, but anyway, as I use the palettes, you'll see more and more of the shades. I need to go doctor my eye. I always wanted the dog from the Lady and the Tramp. The lady. Aw. Is that the little Disney movie where they shared a plate of spaghetti and they're both slurping on the same little piece of spaghetti and they get closer and closer and then they come together like they're going to kiss each other? Yes, I thought that was sweet. Will you share a plate of spaghetti with me? I'll let you slurp on my noodles. Are you girls running short of masks? There's only 3 people in the chat room, but should I do a giveaway? You're good on the masks? I'm going to do a really nice giveaway. I keep saying that and wait all the way through the holidays, but these boxes, I need to sit down and go through them all. And yeah, send a pic from her profile. That'd be awesome. Anyway, maybe on the next swatch party, I'll have something other than brown eyeshadows. But I think y'all wanted to see these, didn't you? I mean, there's lots and lots of shades here. It's vegan, cruelty-free products. I've never used W7 products. Not much of anything. Maybe some kind of cream, facial cream once or twice or something like that, but not makeup. You like neutrals? I do too. They're safe. And they anchor down colorful looks too. Well, y'all, I'm going to cut it short tonight because my eyes bothered me. And I know Melissa, she's got her heating pad thing going on. I need to treat my eye. So, anyway, hopefully I can get this giveaway together. I got to get a big box from the post office to put the products in, and then I will figure out how I'm going to do it and film it and stuff. I've had a general lack of attendance in my live streams here lately, so I'm thinking about just doing a video on my channel. And that way, everyone that's subscribed can get in on it. I'm at almost 1,460 subscribers. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. I've got, so close to 1.5K. And I'll probably hold another giveaway when I get there. So anyway, but right now I need to purge. I've got a lot of boxes sitting around and I'm not using these products, and I need to figure out which ones I need to keep and which ones I can give away, and all of that. Because I haven't done the giveaways through the holiday season like I usually do. So the products have accumulated. The boxes have accumulated. Anyway, I got several stacks I need to go through. Well, I hope y'all have a good evening. Jen, I hope that your dog, you get a chance this week to get your dog. That'd be awesome. Melissa, I hope you're feeling better. Enjoy dog sitting and house sitting. It's good that you can watch TV or whatever. I could do a Galentine's giveaway in February. I sure could. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. All right, y'all. Say a prayer for my eye. Oof. I caught it before it became a full-fledged sty. I hate them when they get big and like a big pimple and they get all drippy and stuff. That's gross. Yeah, it gives me time to go through my boxes. I need to do that. Anyway. All right. I love y'all. Have a great week. Thanks for coming tonight. I appreciate y'all. See you next time. See you next time. Let me throw y'all some hearts and love. Good night, everybody.